Hi everybody, it's our first recording. We were trying to do an audio file because I really didn't want you to be looking at my face. So parents, the best thing is for your children to listen to the story without watching me so that they can really concentrate on thinking about what they're hearing in their brains and make a picture in their head. Right, Noah? Noah's dripping out on his face on the screen. Anyway, yes, best just to have them listen, not to watch. That's possible. So today, this morning, yes, honey, we're going to read a story called Yertle the Turtle. What's it called, Noah? Yertle the Turtle. And Yertle the Turtle is about a turtle who lived in a pond, I believe, and he was a turtle that didn't know how to think about his fellow turtles. So when we listen to this story, we can think about how important it is to think about our fellow humans. So I think about Noah, I think about my friends, I even think about strangers. The most important person you can think about is who? Who? Yourself, right?
No.
The most important person you can think about is yourself, but you also have to learn to think about other people because that's part of the reason for living, loving and giving and caring about others. So let's read about Yertle and see what we find out. I will not show you pictures, okay? I want you to try to make a picture in your head with the words that I'm going to say. And a lot of you probably know this story already. And Noah, I'm not sure if he does or not. Anyway, it's by Dr. Seuss, and it looks like this. Yertle the Turtle. And we're going to start reading it right now. All right, don't laugh, Noah. Okay. Yertle the Turtle. On the faraway island of Salamasond, Yertle the Turtle was king of the pond. A nice little pond. It was clean. It was neat. The water was warm. There was plenty to eat. The turtles had everything turtles might need, and they were all happy, quite happy indeed. They were until Yertle, the king of them all, decided the kingdom he ruled was too small. "I'm ruler," said Yertle, "of all that I see, but I don't see enough, that's the trouble with me. With this stone for a throne I look down on my pond, but I cannot look down on the places beyond. This throne that I sit on is too low down. It ought to be higher," he said with a frown. "If I could sit high, how much greater I'd be. What a king! I'd be ruler of all I can see." So Yertle the Turtle lifted his hand, and Yertle the Turtle King gave a command. He ordered 9 turtles to swim to his stone, and using these turtles, he built a new throne. He made each turtle stand on one another's back, and he piled them all up in a 9-turtle stack. And then Yertle climbed up. He sat down on the pile. What a wonderful view he could see, most a mile. "All mine!" Yertle cried. "Oh, the things I now rule! I'm the king of a cow, and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house, and what's more, beyond that, I'm king of a blueberry bush and a cat." What does the cat say, Noah?
Meow.
Yeah! "I'm Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see." And all through that morning he sat there up high, saying over and over, "A great king am I," until long about noon. Then he heard a faint sigh. Can you do a sigh? "What's that?" snapped the king, and he looked down the stack, and he saw at the bottom a turtle named Mac, just a part of his throne. And this plain little turtle looked up and he said, "Beg your pardon, King Yertle. I've pains in my back and my shoulders and knees. How long must we stand here, your majesty, please?" Poor Mac. "Silence!" the king of the turtles barked back. "I'm king, and you're only a turtle named Mac. You stay in your place while I sit here and rule. I'm king of a cow, and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house, and a bush, and a cat." What does a cat say, Noah? Meow.
Moo.
Oh, moo. "But that isn't all. I'll do better than that. My throne shall be higher," his royal voice thundered. "So pile up more turtles. I want about 200. "Turtles, more turtles," he bellowed and brayed, and the turtles way down in the pond were afraid. They trembled, ooh, they shook, but they obeyed. From all over the pond they came swimming in dozens. Whole families of turtles with uncles and cousins, and all of them stepped on the head of poor Mac. One after another, they climbed up the stack. Then Yertle the turtle was perched up so high he could see 40 miles from his throne in the sky. "Hooray!" shouted Yertle. "I'm king of the trees. I'm king of the birds, and I'm king of the bees." What does a bee say? "I'm king of the butterflies, king of the air. Ah me, what a throne, what a wonderful chair. I'm Yertle the turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all I can see." That Yertle went all the way to the top. And what about those poor little guys that were underneath him? What are they feeling like, Noah?
Sad.
They're feeling sad, and maybe they're feeling a little bit scrunched. That would not feel good. Yertle's not thinking about them. Then again from below in the great heavy stack came a groan. Can you groan for me? A groan from that plain little turtle named Mac. "Your Majesty, please, I don't like to complain, but down here below we are feeling great pain. I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down at the bottom we too should have rights. We turtles can't stand it. Our shells will all crack. Besides, we need food. We are starving," groaned Mac. Poor Mac. He's all the way at the bottom. "You hush up your mouth," howled the mighty King Yertle. "You've no right to talk to the world's highest turtle. I rule from the clouds, over land, over sea. There's nothing, no nothing, that's higher than me." But while he was shouting, he saw with surprise that the moon of the evening was starting to rise up over his head in the darkening skies. "What's that?" snorted Yertle. "Say, what is that thing that dares to be higher than Yertle the king? I shall not allow it. I'll go higher still. I'll build my throne higher. I can, and I will. I'll call some more turtles. I'll stack 'em to heaven. I need about 5,607. That's a lot of turtles. But as Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand and started to order and give the command, that plain little turtle below in the stack, that plain little turtle whose name was just Mac, decided he'd taken enough, and he had, and that plain little lad got a little bit mad. And that plain little Mac did a plain little thing. He burped, and his burp shook the throne of the king. What does a burp sound like, Noah? Okay. And Yertle the Turtle, the king of the trees, the king of the air, and the birds and the bees, the king of a house and a cow and a mule. Well, that was the end of the Turtle King's rule, for Yertle, the king of all Salamazond, fell off his high throne and fell plunk in the pond. Yertle. And today the great Yertle, that marvelous he, is king of the mud. That is all he can see. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free as turtles, and maybe all creatures should be.
And Mac is the king.
And maybe Mac becomes the king, right, Noah? I hope so. So this story, really, if we think about it, was Yertle a nice turtle king, Noah? No. Was he thinking about the people who were under him? No. And what can we learn from that, I wonder? I think we can think about the fact that we all need to learn how to think about other people, even if maybe those people are under us, or another color than we are, or speak another language than we do, or, I don't know, any way that another person is different makes them somebody to be interested in, not to sit on like Yertle the Turtle did, right? Yertle the Turtle was not thinking about anybody else. So that's the lesson, I think, from this story, that we need to think about the people.
Sometimes babysitters do that.
Sometimes babysitters do that, says Noah. He's talking about babysitters sitting on the babies. Does that happen? No.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed Yertle the Turtle.
Yes.
And we will do another story sometime soon. Let me know how you liked it.
Mama.
Sorry, you've been looking at my face. You've been looking at my face. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Mama.
I meant to just see my voice.
Mama.
Bye.
Mommy, you know what? You know what, Mama?